potential staying. And this property is actually very good. It's close to the town, and it is they're able to grow much vegetables on it. And right now we're trying to. We can come over here, sister. You can do your begging, sister. You can come over this way. And then so then sister and Brother Samuel are begging for some help. So we need 12 million.
12 million naira to buy this property.
The 12 million naira is approximately 25,000 American dollars. And this property they were renting, and they were saving up close to $1,000 a year to be able to try to buy the property over time, because the property is worth well over the $25,000 or the 12 million naira, but the owner is given a little less price because of the sisters, but he says that he cannot wait too long. You say that by October, end of October, he says he will have to sell it to someone who wants to pay 13 or 14 million naira cash. So someone's going to give $26,000 or $27,000 cash in October to buy the property because it's a good, valuable property. There's a resort just across the street. The market is only 15 minutes from here, and yet it's very quiet, very peaceful, and there's place to grow things, and you can fit many people here, and also there's room to grow and to expand. And it's very close to Father Samuel, where he is staying, and the young boys for the seminary, so that he can come here and take care of them very easily. So this is a good property, and so we're looking for the donations to within, it's now the end of August, so we really have 1.5 months to try to raise $25,000 or 12 million naira. Otherwise, the owner is going to sell this property to some other owner. And of course, you can see after 1 year, the sisters have put a lot of work into they already have over 300 chickens. It's very difficult to get the chicken business going. And if they were to have to sell all the chickens to get started again, it would be very extremely difficult, you know, because and then also they're even beginning to go to turkeys. Turkeys are more expensive. So what's good about turkeys is that they can sell the turkeys to those that can afford more, and it can be raise greater funds. Because once the sisters are already heading towards being self-sufficient, to be able to survive off selling the chickens and to eat their food and take care of the sisters that come, because they must feed the people that come. So it's very good for maintenance, but the problem is that the time to be able to keep the property has come to an end. So then, sister, you can ask for the help to raise the funds somehow miraculously in the next month and a half to be able to buy this property, and then be able to really develop the traditional sisters here in Nigeria. There are apostolate. We'll tell about your apostolate plans to be, sister. Explain a little briefly about your order.
Okay. We are Sisters of the Sacred Heart of Jesus and Immaculate Heart of Mary. We are sisters who want to keep the tradition. So we have young ladies who are interested in tradition, not just in tradition, but religious. So our apostolates, we intend to go into orphanage to take care of orphans and some children that are giving birth to out of wedlock and their parents don't need them. We could bring them in, house them, take care of them, and teach them the faith and bring them up in the love and service of God and also in the faith. Then we also intend to take care of old people, the aged parents. Most of the children in this place, they go out looking for white-collar job and they abandon their parents at home with no one to take care of them. Sometimes they get sick and no one takes care of them. So we intend to bring them in and accompany them in their old age and prepare them to die well and at least go to meet God at the end of time, when finally God calls them. So these are the little apostolate we intend to go into, and with any other one, providence, bring to us.
very good. And so then, so it's been a fruitful visit here to Otuco. 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 And that, so that there we have the 4 missions that Father Samuel has. He is doing well. And Father Francis, our priest of the Society of High-Tenth Marian Corps, is also going to try to come and visit more often to be of help here, because we have now many missions to attend to here in Nigeria and many potential vocations. There's already 8 or 10 young men out there who are interested in the priesthood, but there are also others throughout Nigeria, not just here. And many have waited for a long time. In fact, even though this is my very first visit to Nigeria, I've been working with the Nigerians here remotely for the last 6 years, and but unable to actually come and visit. So, but we have been working with here for the last 6 years, and Father Francis came here 3 years ago and has been developing the apostolate alongside the local priests. And one of the very good apostolates is here, the convent for the sisters. And in fact, I did not know that I would be here on August 22nd, and neither did Sister know. But because of the circumstances, it was able to be here for the taking of the habit, the very first taking of the habit for the whole congregation. And so that's a very big day, and Father Samuel prepared for it for a long time, but they didn't know if they were going to be able to take care of it properly, trying to pull together the 4 parishes all together. Very difficult, very expensive to pull them all together. But then I was able to come in at the last minute, and we were able to have a beautiful ceremony yesterday, and then be able to visit, talk to the young men about the faith, about the seminary, about the future, because our goal is always the same, to convert the whole world to Christ. And there's a great apostolate and a great potential, many vocations and conversions here in Nigeria. And so already, of course, there are many, many Catholics here, but, the no-sordo, the liberalism is taking over the country, and the people are wandering away from the faith and beginning to not have children, the same problems that are everywhere in the world, and that they're sort of beginning to take effect here. But there is a fight to stop that decline and to rebuild the kingdom of Christ, and so that's what we're working to do. So anyway, it's good, sister. So maybe sister is begging for the help of the Samuel, and so maybe someone can be generous and take out a loan and write a $25,000 check. We send it over here, and then they can buy this property, which they're about to lose after 1 year of work here. They're about to lose it in a month and a half. But hopefully by some miraculous intervention, we can save the property, and then they can continue to work here. And this property is worth very much more than the $25,000 here in Nigeria. It's worth very much more than the $12 million. In fact, the owner is a Catholic who's actually giving them a break and a deal, but he doesn't want to wait too long because someone's going to offer him more cash. So he's only waiting for a certain period. So we beg for the help, or anyone is able to do that. I know we're always in great need. We appreciate all the benefactors, but we're asking for help. And for the sisters here with Father Samuel Abba in Otuco, right? Otuco, one of these years. Otuco here in Nigeria. So, and also, it was an adventure coming here, because normally it would only take 12 hours maximum to get here. Normally 12 hours maximum. But I was coming. So it took 30 hours to do what is normally. Father Francis says, I've lived in Nigeria all my life. I've driven these roads, these same roads, always, and I have never seen this many trucks parked on the side of the road. I've never seen this big of a traffic jam 3 different times. Many times the car is broken down, but never this many times in one day. And, so these are the normal experiences of the missions. Very good to be back in the missions. I very much miss being in the missions. And even though this is my first time in Africa, I do very much feel like being at home, because it's very similar to our places in India and also even in the Philippines. And that you see there's a great potential here, and we need to help these souls. Very important. By helping others, we help ourselves. So in any case, we'll close it at that. And there's a little tour of what you can see of the convent of the Sacred Heart and the Immaculate Heart. This is the Sacred Heart, and here beginning in